Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2004's Modded Career Mode. We're taking on the Coke 600. We did the All-Star race already. We know what our car is apparently not capable of. Hopefully we can fix that for the 600 and actually put together a good run. So, let's go to racing. Alrighty. First laps with the updates to the car. We've actually got some updates from Honda. They've given us a new suspension package coming in for today's race, as well as they've given us some new engine specifications to see if we can pull out some VTEC power. They said that we have VTEC available. I don't know if that's legal. Okay, I mean, the car feels definitely a little bit better. I mean, 194, I don't know if we were hitting 194 during the All-Star race, but it definitely feels fast. 24th lap one. Oh man, I'm loving this. This car actually feels really good. I think Honda really got our package correct. Coming off of turn 3 and 4, it's not going to be a pole lap.
We'll start in the top half of the field.
But I'll take a top half of the field any day. 14th, let's go, baby.
Everyone to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's time once again for the running of the Coca-Cola 600 here at Lowe's Motor Speedway. And EA Sports is here to bring you all the action. This is an awesome facility, isn't it?
A lot of these teams are based in this area, and this is a 2,000-acre dream come true for any NASCAR fan. I don't think there's a bad seat anywhere in this place, and there's always great racing to go along with it.
The 53 car has a remarkable qualifying average this year.
Starting up front is a big advantage, as you don't have to use the car up to get to the front of the pack. That means when it comes to money time, you still have something left.
Bobby Labonte got his first win in the 1995 Coca-Cola 600 at Lowe's, something few other drivers have done.
And those other three are Jeff Gordon, David Pearson, and Matt Kenseth. Not bad company at all.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Pretty sure you guys saw that. You know, Brian Vickers is back and he qualified 4th, so good return for him. But here we go. We're up to green, and I'm going to try my best to scoot down in front of Kurt Busch. Pretty sure he cussed me out immediately for cutting him off on lap 1. But that doesn't really matter as Denny Hamlin gets a run and spins me out. I don't appreciate that. I do not appreciate that at all. What the heck was Denny Hamlin do? Bro, it's lap 1, man.
41.
Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
Look at this. Just sends me right into the wall. That is bogus. That's just, man, absolutely sent me off his bumper. He knew exactly how to hit it too. That's rude. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pit. The reason why we're gonna pit is because I'm gonna go ahead and throw 4 tires and put some. We're just gonna throw four tires at it. We're actually not gonna take fuel. That way I can stay on the same fuel strategy as these other guys. Also, after sliding the tires, I'd rather put some new ones on so that we can, you know, not see tire wear critical. I'm also going to go ahead and repair the damage because that's about 7/10 of a second worth of damage. Doesn't sound like a lot, but damage is damage. We'll knock that out. Bill Elliott is 24th, Joe is 33rd, AJ Allmendinger is 36th, and Steven is 38th. That is your current running order of all the Hondas. Good to see that Ricky Craven has made the race in the 32 car for PPI Motorsports. Hopefully we'll see them a few more times this season, but again, rumor has it that Tide is not helping them out with the financial side of things. Plus, we just had 1 mistake, so somebody in the comments, keep track of all the mistakes today. Seems like we're going to have quite a few. And not driver mistakes, I'm talking pit stops.
We're starting in the back, so be careful and stay out of trouble.
I mean, when you're already dead last, might as well go ahead and bring it down. So not taking fuel allows me to stay on the same fuel strategy as these guys. That way we can at least still get somewhat of a, you know, decent idea as to what fuel numbers will look like. Denny Hamlin moves up to 12th after he decides to dump and absolutely nearly destroy my whole race on lap 1, but it's okay. A little bit of damage to the car, we're okay. That GM thing. And since that's his like first official hit of me, I don't think NASCAR is going to step in. So unlike the Brian Vickers situation, which just kept escalating, I doubt they're going to get involved with this one. I'm already rapidly closing in on Steven, and even Dale Jr. is back here. I think Junebug is having some issues this season. He is down in 38th on this early lap. Slowly and methodically making my way back up through the field. So we definitely do have a car that can compete, it feels like, at least within the draft. I don't think we're going to be able to compete for a win, but I definitely do feel like we still have a top 15 car, which is all I can really ask for, because that's where the big points are, top 15. So we just gotta get there. Got AJ Allmendinger ahead of me. Bill Elliott and Joe Agee are both fighting for 24th. Joe gets the advantage. Current leader is Kevin Harvick with Matt Kenseth. Tony Raines is up to third. Once again, Hall of Fame Motorsports kind of proving that they belong, which is very interesting because they haven't really been a factor all season. So seeing Tony Raines in the top 5 is kind of confusing.
Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead.
And Denny Hamlin, for the record, has made it up to 4th. So if he becomes the leader and he's going to try to lap me, I might get some payback. Excuse me, Kenny Schrader.
I'd like to see him stay back.
Yeah, Jamie McMurray isn't as major of a rival as he normally is, but he's still a rival.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
I don't know if you guys can definitely hear the I don't know if y'all can hear the car and how high the revs are, but we're pushing this Honda Civic as far as we can. I do have to cut down across Steven there just ever so slightly in the Die Cook machine, which, by the way, go wishlist that on Steam. If you're watching this video, Die Cook, really good game. Definitely try it out yourself. Yeah, any wish list on Steam would be much appreciated. Supports the guy who actually made this mod.
The 26 car is outside.
So Jamie McMurray is my first main challenger here.
Number 26 is attempting a block.
Everyone else has kind of let me go by. Murray is not. I have to cut down in front of you again, Steven. I'm so sorry to keep blocking you, but I've got to try my best to make, you know, the most.
All clear, buddy.
Like, we've got a good qualifying average.
26 car is going.
We just got to get the finishes.
He might try to rattle your cage.
Small pipe.
Passing the grass?
52.
Pass through the grass.
Quick lap.
Still there.
Dude, Ken Schrader, what? Your motor was blowing and your idea was to come across me?
Putting a block on you.
Brother,
All clear, buddy.
that guy stinks. Okay. Just when I had just cleared Jamie McMurray, that happened. I thought he was getting payback on me. And I was like, for what? What did I do this time?
Still there.
Kirk Shelmerdine. Really? All right, well, the tires have officially begun to wear out,
Car is
so
inside.
this is going to be rough. So the car this time around feels like it can definitely get there. I don't know what NASCAR was thinking with the tire combination they had for the All-Star race, but them things were like gum. You know how gum is when gum loses its flavor after like 3 chews? I'm looking at you, Double Bubble. Get 3 chews of Double Bubble bubble gum, and all of a sudden it's just flat. It's like chewing on some pink rubber, literally. Excuse me, Bill Elliott. I really need you to move out my way. With all due respect, actually stay right there because you're a pick for the 26 car. Thank you, sir.
3 wide. Good job, man.
Sounds like manufacturer rules came into effect there. Since we're the Honda parent team, they told Bill Elliott not to move over and let the 26 car next to me.
Still there.
Got into Joe Nemechek there. Because Nemechek was coming down pit road, and I'm going to make a move here on AJ Allmendinger. Now that I'm back into some clean air, I think we can drive a little fast here and get some time. We can catch back up to Steven, maybe even Joe a little bit, and see what we can do. But Kevin Harvick is the race leader, and he is on a tear. He's been on a tear lately on these mile and a half.
Careful. That pass was for position. Nice job. Number 07 is still there.
I see Steven hitting pit road this lap, so that's really good for Steven. Joe is staying out one more.
Well, smaller like that one. Car inside. Coming up on cars exit.
Plenty of cars exiting pit road, which also includes Jamie Johnson.
Like some of the leaders are headed down pit road.
Kevin Harvick is not heading down pit road this time by, but I will be heading down pit road.
The 32 car, it's up high. We're falling back. Focus on your
Okay.
marks, buddy.
We will not repair the damage this time, but we will get 4 tires and fuel. Hopefully we don't have another pit stop mistake. There's Denny Hamlin. Oh, hold your tongue, Neko. So it's Kevin Harvick, Jeff Gordon, Dave Blaney, your top 3. Kyle Busch and Carl Edwards are your top 5. Come on. No mistakes, boys. No mistakes. I am so impressed. Did we really get through an entire pit stop with no mistakes after having so many of them?
Watch the guys on the track. Okay, we're clear.
So it looks like we're going to go 21 laps on fuel and tires.
It's going to make it hard for you to get around him.
Of course, Jamie McMurray gets back by me. We are down in 36th. And Kevin Harvick is still on the track making laps. I think the entire field is a lap down. So what I've noticed is that there's not a lot of off-throttle time like there was at the All-Star race. The good news is Steven is 16th carrying the banner for Honda and NekoDarius Racing. So I love to see it. Your boy AJ Allmendinger is now 22nd. Bill Elliott is up to 25th, and Joe is 28th. So you guys can see how bad our pit crew is. That really shouldn't be happening. Like, we were in a battle with Bill Elliott and actually passed him before pit stops. And because his crew was just a little bit better than ours, he gained a ton of time. Plus, he didn't have to deal with somebody like Jamie McMurray for, 10 laps. Man, it's hard to believe that we are like former rookie of the year contenders like 4 seasons ago. Can't believe we were fighting each other for rookie of the year when he was in the 42 car. Now look at him in the 26. But things are going pretty well. 31st now. Definitely should have been higher had it not been for Denny Hamlin. But I guess Denny said he felt like he had a car that could win today, so he wanted me out the way as soon as possible. I'm trying to share draft with Jamie McMurray a little bit to bring down his aggression so I can at least hopefully pass him a little easier. I'm not looking for the easy route here, but I am looking to not fight with him as much, because the more we fight, the more time we lose. The more time we lose, the worse it's just going to get. And I don't want things to be worse. Anybody driving a Ford right now is my enemy.
Number 88, down low. Dropping back. What's wrong?
And I wind up letting him by anyway because the car is getting tight. That extra contact from McMurray actually hurt the side Ford.
Keep it up, buddy.
Yeah, my car is tight.
Number 32, made some contact.
I don't know how Ricky Craven got so sideways and did not wreck. But because I can't get one of the Fords, I'm going to get another Ford. There we go. Say what you want in the comments. I don't care. I am ticked off. I am getting pushed around. I am getting hit. I'm getting bullied on the track. This is my payback. And screw them drivers. Sorry, it was Elliott Sadler, but if I get a chance to get to Jamie McMurray, I'm spinning him. I'm just going to flat out spin that man. I got spun by Denny Hamlin, who's the race leader. I've been hit 3 times by Jamie McMurray. I know what y'all are going to say. No, I am not trying to manipulate this race. I don't care to manipulate the race because I know for a fact we're not good enough to be at the front. We're not good enough right now. But you're not going to sit here and push me around. 26 car, I'm coming for you. Also, am I the only car really coming down pit road midway through an entire fuel run here? I'm the only car coming down pit road during an entire fuel run. Oh, I may have unintentionally manipulated this. Okay, so we can go 21 laps. We are at lap 36. And of course, the rear tire changer messes up. That is the second error in this race. And like, what, the 4th this entire race, like, week between the All-Star and now? Golly. So 36 laps.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
We're about to hit, what, 37? I can still go 21 laps, so about lap 58. Ooh. I may have actually screwed myself. Sorry, Elliott Sadler. Here's a little bit of share draft. Here's a little bit of share draft. See, I'm not mad at Elliott Sadler. I'm just mad at the brand that he races for because they are a bunch of dirty lowlives who can't seem to figure out how to race somebody cleanly. Yeah, all the Ford drivers suck. No offense to anybody who drives Fords in real life.
The 7 car is outside. Number 7 is passing high. They're on both sides.
Slick, if it wasn't for the fact that we just started pit stops, I would just send this man. AJ Allmendinger just hit pit road. Jamie McMurray is 25th. He is so lucky.
The 45 car is still there.
Kevin Harvick got around Denny Hamlin on the restart, by the way.
Number 45 is still there. You put another behind. 72.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
Far inside.
The best place for him is in your rear view mirror.
Well. If it isn't Jamie McMurray. Hello. Remember me?
26 car
I'm sure you remember, right? Remember how you've hit me 3 times?
A couple top 5 cars are on their way into the pits.
Oh, I oughta hook him. I oughta hook him so fast. I oughta. Every single inch of my fiber of my being is saying hook this man.
Clear's about 6 seconds ahead. Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
Clear all around.
Almost hooked myself off it. Funny. I mean, I've already caused 1 caution today. That's already probably drastically altered the event as it is. But boy, do I really want to just wreck the 26 car.
Number 26 is going to make it hard for you to get around him.
Every little bit of my being is just like,
that one.
wreck.
All clear.
Give him the pain that he is giving you. So I think I will.
You know what they say about love and racing.
Problem solved. I'm happy now. Problem is solved.
32-55.
Keep digging. We still need to pick up.
I'm so happy about wrecking Jamie McMurray. And it looks like he may be out of the race, y'all. Ooh. Oh. I may have unintentionally also hurt AJ Allmendinger and Steven. Yeah, may have done that. I'm going to come down pit road, though. Don't ask me why, but I am going to pit. A pit stop is in order.
Several of the crews now on the wall as the
Yep, bring it down pit road. 4 tires and fuel. Repair the damage. and we'll see what's to come of this, because from what I've just heard, Jamie McMurray is out of the race. AJ Allmendinger is still active, as so is Steven. So they're still out there, but they're one lap down. Listen, I get it. The rivalries are great and all, but for me, I don't like being pushed around, and our car is not that great this year. Honda's given us literally a boat on wheels and said, hey, we'd had no time to do any R&D, so here's a car. Good luck. Thanks.
Some guys
Pretty much what it is.
track position.
So the leader is Ryan Newman with Joe in second. Bill Elliott is up to fifth. And I'm 18th. And I'm so sorry to Steven and AJ Allmendinger for basically ruining their races. There's also going to be a caution for debris from the 38 car.
Now 2 seconds. Number 8, all over your back bumper.
And no, for the record, we cannot make it to the end. The heck? The heck? Hello? What just happened? Why was there such a massive checkup?
39, 62.
Anybody else see that mass checkup? We're in the corner, and then the entire field just slows down. I have never seen that before. Did someone run out of fuel? Okay. Because we have damage, I'm bringing down pit road. I'm actually going to skip this pit stop. And if there's an error, I'll just let you guys know. When I say skip, I mean, I'm going to edit it out.
Starting in the back. So
All right. So I came in 23rd. I'm out 23rd. And I just realized that 24th all the way back to 41st is a lap down. I may have accidentally manipulated parts of this. I may have. Also, we're going to get another debris caution.
we're on lap 50.
Called it.
We got some cars headed down pit road.
We don't have any cars heading down pit road, crew chief. I think you may be mistaken.
32, 12. That was a great lap, buddy.
So I'm 23rd.
3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down.
There's that. So yeah, the 32 car lost debris this time. And then I saw what looked like Michael Waltrip's hood flying off. So if that's the case, then we should be good from here on out, at least on debris. We should be. Hopefully. Alrighty. You know, I'm actually surprised that some of these guys are still out on track, knowing full well that they should have been out of fuel already. Like, how are they actually getting restarted? Yes, I'm very well aware that the PPI Motorsports people are mad at me. With 32 cars.
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
Please tell me that's not Bill Elliott coming out pit road.
Hold that line. He's been talking about you on the radio. All right.
Joe led a lap, ladies and gentlemen.
Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that. All right, time. Be careful. You're using up those tires. Clear.
Joe is leading over Kevin Harvick. I mean, he's going to be coming down pit road, but he's leading.
Number 22 is outside. You might try to rattle your cage.
Pit window is
Keep it up.
opening next lap for me.
He's still there. Go ahead and get on by. He's not going to block. You gained another position with that pass.
The window will open next lap for one pit stop to make it to the end.
Okay, we're clear. Start out low.
Nope, I got my math wrong.
That's it. That's
Math is wrong.
Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds. No one inside. Picked off
I
another.
think this is like the only downside of having cars that are laps down or a lap down around you is that they're definitely going faster.
12 car is
Because there's a lot of fast cars that are trapped a lap down. I believe like the 14 car is a lap down. No, he's not. Actually, 16. But he's trapped behind a lap car. Brian Vickers on pit road. I mean, I am up at 14th legitimately.
The 88 car is outside. There's some leaders coming in. Yellow flag. Yellow
I forgot about Ryan Newman.
flag wave for a crowd down in turn number 3.
Avoid. Oh,
We will slow this race to a caution. Turn number 3. 38-0.
how I avoided that is beyond me. What was Ryan Newman thinking? Look at this. That's just vehicular manslaughter right there. And then the 84 car of AJ Allmendinger absolutely gets hit into the wall. Did you see how fast his car went up into the wall? AJ Allmendinger's got to have a concussion. Maybe I have a concussion. Well then, looks like I will be pitting because there's only 19 cars on the lead lap and I'm 14th. So we'll bring it down pit road, repair the damage, put some fuel in it, and call it a day. Also, I may have been wrong. I think Joe is still in the lead lap.
All the crews up on the ready to make service to their car. This is the race within
I think Joe's still in the lead lap, y'all.
the race on pit road.
I'm not the only person who saw him go down pit road, right? Joe and I pit. Joe is on the lead lap. What? I am okay. And Ryan Newman is not out of the race. So yes, I just cut down in front of him because I don't need him bringing that bad juju to me. He's 2 laps down.
The 12 car wants to get by you. Go easy on the car.
And now trouble on the track. The field races back to the start-finish line, but we are under caution. The yellow flag is out after a problem out on the race course. That's a tough break for those guys.
Warren
I'm cool with my cage getting rattled. I'm okay with people sliding up against my car ever so slightly. This is now the second time this one race where I have been intentionally dumped. All because they're my rival. So we're going to bring it down pit road again. And we're going to keep bringing it down pit road. Why are we going to keep bringing it down pit road? Because we're inching closer and closer to the fuel number, which I believe is actually 23 laps. But we came in on 21. And Denny Hamlin is behind me, it looks like. He got back on the lead lap. So I'm going to be down in like 20th. I'm okay with that though. And we're going to pit. And I don't know what to tell you guys, comments. I really don't. Like, if I could just say I'm wrecking myself at this point, I'm pretty sure you guys would actually appreciate that more. I'm not even trying to wreck myself. I'm not even trying to be wrecked. These rivals, because of this mod tool and how I can adjust how aggressive they are, these are the most aggressive rivals you will ever see, I think, in anybody's playthrough. I am absolutely being bullied on this track. Like, I'm not even lying.
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that entire caution.
All right, now we are officially 21st on the field.
Pace car is off as we get ready for a green flag, and the green flag is out. We're back underway. The leader leads the field down into the turn.
So, I've got a thought.
86, 82.
We are 2 laps shy of finishing this race under green on fuel. I think we can make it. Also, my car is really loose now because of the damage. Lots of cars coming down pit road, which also includes Joe again. Isn't that his like 4th pit stop? I mean, I know I've made like multiple pit stops, but it's been to repair damage. But I could have sworn Joe came down with me. So this is like 20 laps to the finish for these guys. Most of these guys. Some of these guys are a lap down.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Well, if it isn't sim racing, looks like we're going to have to save fuel.
That one was quick. Let's do it again. We're just 4.5 seconds off the lead. Be patient.
Arlo, number 12 is blocking. Clear.
We're going to have to save fuel and stay away from trouble. Trouble being these big red dots over these people's heads. Did I? I'm not going to say it yet. I'm not going to say it. I was about to say it, but I had to cut myself, if you notice. I caught myself before I said what I was going to say. Bobby Labonte is currently the leader over Matt Kenseth and Carl Edwards. Got to avoid Ricky Craven. I feel like if he hits me, I'm going to lose. Like my car will just DNF.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Keep hitting those marks. Leader's about 5 seconds ahead.
Okay, caution is out.
Isn't gonna like that. The 32 car. Clear.
Isn't going to like that, the 32 car. 32 car shouldn't be hitting people.
31, 3.
Whatever.
Making up some time.
Tony Stewart was behind me trying to get back on the lead lap. That man is 17th. He has a fast car. And he can thank Dale Jarrett for this one. So, I am one of 7 cars still on the lead lap. I think we pit. here. And if Ricky Craven is the one who's going to still be behind me, I think we just let Ricky Craven, I think we're just going to let Ricky Craven go by. Because we have a chance to get a top 10 finish. So I just need to avoid getting into that caution. I need to avoid losing this race. I need to avoid DNFing. We have a chance for a top 10. Top 5, maybe, potentially. I don't know. But this is a good race for us so far. Joe is down in 20th, which really sucks. I don't understand what his team was doing. But yeah, Joe is down in 20th. We beat out the Dents yet again. And I am officially the last car to leave pit road, which is perfectly fine by me.
Most of the field stayed out that time, so there will be a lot of cars in front of us.
That's fine. I'll take it.
88-76. You're clear. Car outside.
We are 7th. That's all I care for. We are 7th right now. No, stay away from me, Dale Jarrett.
Number 88 is outside. The 88 car is blocking. 3 wide.
I know what y'all are probably going to say. I know what y'all are probably going to say in the comments. But I had to do it. I had to back out of it. I could not stay in it.
Between you and the leader.
56 car down low.
I let Steven go in the Die Cook car. Wish list that on Steven.
On both sides.
I had to let Steven go. Here we are. I am now in a comfortable pocket of cars that don't hate me. Even Brian Vickers got by me with no issues. I am 7th with a car that is absolutely been through the mud and back.
31-13.
Kevin Harvick is the last car on the lead lap, 28 seconds back. I don't care if another caution comes out and Kevin Harvick has to get past me. Just need to get to literally lap 80 or 77, and then we won't have a double wide restart. It'll all be single file. That's all I care for. If the 38 car gets to me, I'm gonna let him go by too. I'm just gonna let him go by. Why? Because I have a chance at a top 10. I have a good chance. I panicked. I don't know what happened to Mark Martin, but I panicked. Also, I really don't know what was Joe's crew chief thinking.
Number 6 is still there.
Like, that man was leading the race, and then he comes down pit road, and he's still like on the lead lap, and then all of a sudden, Joe's crew chief is like, "Hey man, bring it to me. We're short." If that's the case, just stay out a little bit longer.
Come on, buddy, push it.
He could have been on the lead lap with me.
10 to go.
The 16 car is gaining on you.
I let Greg Biffle gain all day. That is fine. Like, we're back here in 33rd land.
Clear all around. 30, 93.
Okay, let's get after these guys.
I see Elliott Sadler. I'm aware.
Still need to pick
I'm aware. I'm driving into this corner as hard as I can. That way, I can do what I do in iRacing.
Small pipes.
Go by. Thank you. Cool.
All clear.
Perfect. Yeah, we get a single file restart, then sure, I'll, be up there in the top 10 fighting for real. But right now, it's not worth it. It's just,
31.
I also got Ricky Craven as a rival. He's up there. I'm good. Right now, the leader is Jimmy Johnson over Jeff Gordon, Casey Kane, Bobby Labonte, and Matt Kenseth. Ricky Craven is 6th. Of course, we're 7th. Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, and Jeff Burton round out your top 10. And it sounds like someone is coming down pit road. I believe the person coming down pit road is Jimmy Johnson. That's got to be a loose wheel.
31. Nice.
I don't think Chad Knaus would have made a bad decision here.
All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
We do not need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader. We need this race to just stay green to the end and me not to touch the wall. Because we saw what happened during the All-Star race. What happened when I touched the wall in the last lap, everybody? Blew our fuel cell. Just need to stay here. We're doing good.
31. 7.
Jeff Gordon has pit. Casey Kane is now the race leader. This race has absolutely shifted. Did Hendrick Motorsports mess up the strategy? Pretty sure they were banking on some more cautions to come out because we had a rash of cautions midway through the race.
We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks. Be smooth.
So, we're top 5.
55 car. Up high.
That's a thing. As I race Michael Waltrip, who's in 38th.
Still there. Make it easy.
You should be about halfway off field.
Car got tight, but I got even deeper into the brakes. So me and Mikey, we talked about things after Richmond. He's a little bit better than before. He's not as mad. He doesn't agree with how I'm running my Honda team, but he's also kind of upset. He went to Dodge and wishes he could have come to Honda, which he would have had the inside scoop on Honda coming to NASCAR. He would have came to Honda, but he went to Dodge instead. And he says that he doesn't feel the same support that they touted in the early 2000s. So Kevin Harvick is so fast that he is broken away from the leaders in 6th place, 1 lap down. That little dot in front of the leaders you see, that's Kevin Harvick. That man had a chance to win today, and it got absolutely taken away from him. That's kind of funny.
Right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Mostly my fault. Y'all remember when he decided to wreck me a bunch back in season 2 and 3?
30. 96.
Got my payback on Kevin Harvick, ladies and gentlemen, in the most underhanded way possible. John Andretti is back here in 37th. Really don't like to see that. Last lap. My throat is dry. Bill Elliott, AJ Allmendinger, currently the 2nd and 3rd fastest or best Honda Civics. Joe is down to 23rd, and Steven is 2 laps down, but he is the leading car 2 laps down, currently in 27th. Joe moved up to 22nd. And because I decided to lag back and not get into any more fights with Ricky Craven in them, we're going to bring it home in probably the most undeservingest 5th place ever. I'll take it. And I got my payback on the 26 car.
In this one.
Yeah, I'm sure the drivers would have rather seen more green flag laps, especially the guys who ran out front most of the race.
The 53 car gets a strong top 5 finish.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the top 5 finish, that's for sure.
The 53 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
You don't make it into cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes those instincts get a little out of hand. It should be fun to see what happens next.
We hope you enjoyed the race tonight. For everyone here at EA Sports, good night.
Alrighty. Well, that race was a crash fest, a destruction derby, yeah, no, that wasn't it. Not for me anyway. Hands up, I admit it. So congratulations to Casey Kane. Casey Kane wins over Matt Kenseth, Bobby Labonte, Ricky Craven, and I, who are your top 5. Kevin Harvick, who raced his way back onto the lead lap and proved that he should have probably won it, led 40 laps, finishing down in 6th. Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson finished 1 lap down, but with fresh tires, they were able to rebound to the top 10, finishing 8th and 9th. Jeff Burton rounds out your top 10 with Kurt Busch and being 7th. I almost forgot to mention Kurt Busch. Denny Hamlin finishes 12th after leading 14 laps. Ryan Newman finishes 14th, led 10 laps. We had quite a few lead changes today. Tony Raines wound up petering back out into 13th. Dave Blaney fell back to 15th after winning the all-star race. So he definitely had a car that could have possibly won. So good to kind of see Dave Blaney up there, thereabouts in the top 20. So you can see that momentum is there for him. Bill Elliott actually wound up getting Martin Truex Jr. at the line because it was supposed to be 20th, 21st, and 22nd. We're going to be Honda Civics. Bill Elliott passes Martin Truex Jr. to finish 19th at the last second. So that's your second highest finish in Honda Civic. AJ Allmendinger and Joe, like I just said, 21st and 22nd. And Steven all the way down in 27th. I admit I may have unintentionally undone Steven's race because Steven actually probably had a car that could have been up there. And I probably did that to myself. And I apologize to Steven now. Joe led 2 laps, so that's the first time I think we've seen him lead laps in a while. So he's going to enjoy those extra 5 bonus points. Brian Vickers finishes 30th. That's the return race for Brian Vickers after he was suspended 1 race for aggressive driving. I have already tried talking to NASCAR, but they have said that they are not going to take action against Jamie McMurray or Ryan Newman. They felt like the penalty of them basically having a lot of damage and being unable to win the race pretty much kind of solidified itself. So there you go. Speaking of, I'm going to let you guys know now, Jamie McMurray did wind up DNFing. He finished 42nd. And if I'm not mistaken, I feel like Ryan Newman actually did finish 14th as well. So just throwing that out there. We had multiple different lead changes. Again, Kevin Harvick led the most. Denny Hamlin was second most. Ryan Newman, Casey Kane, Jimmy Johnson, Bobby Labonte, Jeff Gordon, Joe, and Matt Kenseth all led laps today. So that is a lot of drivers who led laps. That's a lot of bonus points being handed out. But we finished in the top 5, and that's all that really matters for me. So let's take our Honda back to Georgia and fix it, because this one's going to need to be fixed a lot. I absolutely forgot that we had the Devil's Canyon Tumbleweed 300 after Charlotte. And if I'm not mistaken, this one is a road course. Great. Perfect. With that good finish, though, we are 10th in the standings, 1 point over Kurt Busch, which is really good for us, and 2 points back from Jeff Gordon in 9th. So really, really great stuff for us. Joe actually will be reaching out to me between this and will let me know if he is going to stick around. Matt Kenseth, I think, has finished all the laps so far this season, along with Kevin Harvick, which is 684. And I've just found out that we are nowhere near that. We have finished 22 less laps than everybody else. It also includes Jimmy Johnson as well. So we've got our work cut out for us this season. The good news is our sponsors are happy and our team is happy. And our team is about to be fired. Front tire changer. Can I get a new one? Looks like I can. B Ray. Okay, cool. You know what? We're firing everybody on the team. Why are we firing everybody on the team, you might ask? Because I asked Honda to please provide me a better crew and give me some people who actually care about this team. Because right now, none of these people seem to care. So we're going to go ahead and clean house. So we're going to go ahead and hire Ray because he's new. And I fired him and I hired him again. We're going to hire Snow, which I believe is Snow is a returner. Cool. Tire changer in the rear. Yep. Johnson is back. Okay. Tire carrier, Amador. He's returned. Jay Waller. Yeah, that's a new name. Okay. Preston for the gas man. Returner. Catch can man is going to still be Ilko. That's fine. Crew chief. Can I get a better crew chief, please? Is this all that's out there? This Faber? Okay. Same with engines, I guess. We're stuck with these people for the entire year. Okay, well. Can't get anybody new on the building. Oh my gosh, we got a new fabricator. Oh wow. Perfect. So I'm actually okay with that. So just heads up. Front tire changer is now Bill Ray. This is actually going to be kind of funny. So our front tire carrier was Bill Snow, but our front tire changer has been Ray. Our jackman is Jamie Waller, and our new fabricator is Ken Urban. So there we go. The man's an urban legend. I'll see myself out. We're gonna go ahead and overhaul the chassis because we can't do anything else. Shop editions are tied up for another 3 more races, so we can't do anything else for chassis. So we're just gonna go ahead and chuck this in for an overhaul, which will finish just before the end of the chassis shop being built. I think we're gonna, that extra 1 point of power doesn't mean a lot, but it means a lot to me, especially because we're still working on the power in the Honda engine in the Honda program, so we really need that. As far as the body goes, now that seems like it's going to be worth the payment of $105,000. So we basically took all the money that we won and threw it right back into the car. Yeah, this is going great. Well, this video is absolutely very long, so I'm really glad I decided to split them in half. This video itself was almost a feature-length movie because of the length of the race. The Tumbleweed 300 is next with Devil's Canyon, which will be a bonus episode for you guys with the series. Or no, I don't know anymore. I just know I owe you guys quite a few videos this week. So just stay tuned for tomorrow's video that's going to come out, which will be the Devil's Canyon race. Again, Tumbleweed 300. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. I'll see you guys in the next video here on the channel. NekoDarius out. Be easy, everybody.